Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you again for joining me. Today we're just playing with a bunch of different makeup, and some of them I kind of had for a minute here. This is a chocolate gold by Too Faced. I wanted to do like a forest green look, and I opened this up and it had like the perfect colors to create this look that I'm wearing right now. I was kind of off today and I watched TV all day, and then I was kind of really bored. I cleaned the house and did all that stuff. So I just sat down and just started playing with makeup and decided it'd be kind of fun to just kind of upload the video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more looks like this, because these are actually like my favorite kind of looks to create. And if you're into it, let me know. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go into the look. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take my Lancome primer that I have not used in a really long time. I'm going to place that all over my face. This feels really good. Leaves your skin feeling really nice and velvety. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my favorite, or one of my favorites, Huda. Put it in the back of my hand just to warm that product up. I'm going to go ahead and take my little Becca brush. Everything just goes on really seamlessly with this brush. I've really been liking it a lot. Go underneath my eyes with my finger just to make sure everything is nicely blended. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go into my Colourpop. I'm just going to blend this as usual. I always kind of like using my brush, especially this one, because it has a little point in the middle of it and it just blends everything out nicely. And just drag that color down. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my NYX brush, or a pencil I should say, and I'm just going to do my eyebrows lightly. I just like them to look nice and natural. And then I go outside my natural brow hairs. And then I go underneath, got a little hair, and I go right underneath the hairline also, and just kind of fill it in, but I don't do it too much where it looks like it looks kind of fake. So do the other side, go above it, especially because my eyebrows are uneven, because I always tend to mess with them and kind of mess them up. So then I have to go back and fix them. And then I just go lightly in here in the inner part of my brows. Just extending my tail a little bit, but with really a light hand. And then just kind of compare them, see. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead into a Stila. I swear I've been using this for like 15 years. It is the most beautiful highlighting eyeshadow ever. And I always use this on the models, and it helps blending out any eyeshadow that gets a little patchy or anything like that. So I'm just going to put it on my brow bone. And then take the excess off, and then we'll take the extra that's left over on the brush and just kind of feather it down, because we don't want this color interrupting any color that I'm going to be laying there. And then I just kind of go over it with my finger. All right, now I'm going to be taking this Huda TANTOUR, and I'm going to be taking a Real Techniques brush, and I'm just going to bronze myself a little bit. So look nice and tan. And don't worry if you make a boo-boo like I just did, because this blends out so nicely that it won't even matter, because it's like a quick fix. And then a little bit underneath the jaw. And of course the neck. And then after I put all my makeup on, I kind of like to go back and see if I need to add any more. All right, now I'm going to take my Jouer. I know I use this all the time, but it's just like the best setting powder. I'm going to go ahead and take my Becca powder, and I'm just going to go over it and just kind of do a nice little light wash on my face. And I'm not really hitting the area where I have a little bit of that bronzer. I'm just kind of hitting the middle, just to kind of set the places that get really oily. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and go into this Too Faced, and this is the chocolate gold. I was so in love with this when it first came out, and I completely forgot about it. I was cleaning some of my drawers, and then I looked at this little green color, and we have to use it. It's such a beautiful color. So now we're just going to place that in the middle of the, it smells so good. Just place that in the middle. And then with my other finger that's clean, I just kind of go into my inner corners of the eye, because I don't want to use a finger that I have a ton of product, because then I'm going to make a boo-boo and it's going to go all over the place. So I'm just going to pack that, and again with the cleaner finger, and then I'm just going to buff it out with my finger, because these colors work best. And you know, I'm kind of like a finger painter. Does that make sense? Such a beautiful color. Okay, I'm gonna go on the other side. And that warmth of your finger just blends everything out nicely. And go with your clean finger. So it's just like a really quick, smoky green-eyed look. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go in with a brush, my old Sonia Kashuk that I love, and then I'm just going to blend on top and just kind of blow it out a little. Ah! Okay, back with the Sonia. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and take a little Luxie brush, and I'm going to go into this brown color, and I'm just going to sweep it underneath. And I'm going to go the inner corner all the way to the outer corner of my eye. Okay, and I'm going to go into this color right here. It's kind of like a forest green color. I'm just going to place that the outer edges and then just smoke it towards the middle. Then I'm going to go with that green color. I'm just going to dab that. Just going to press that on top of all those colors. Okay, I have to go on the other side of the mirror. The inner corners, and just pressing that color out. Okay, just dab a little bit more on the outer corner of the eye. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back into my brow pencil. I want to make them a little bit more dramatic. It's a little bit more squared off. A little bit more arched. I'm just raising that little arch a little bit more. Because I don't really have much of an arch. All right, now I'm going to go in with my Lash Paradise. I'm going to put a ton of mascara on because I'm going to be putting some lashes on. Just need enough to hold those lashes up because I have like 2 little lashes. Okay, so I went ahead and gave myself a little liner. I used my NYX liquid vinyl. This is one of my favorite drugstore liquid liners. It stays on forever. And I just gave myself a little wing liner because I don't want to make it too long, because I feel like when you have a smoky eye, eyelashes, and then a wing liner, I feel like it's a little bit way too much for me anyway. So I just like to keep it kind of like a classic smoky eye. Okay, so I went ahead and put my lashes. Now I'm going to get a Jordana pencil in brown. These are really soft, but they're not soft enough where they kind of like slip and slide everywhere. And I kind of like to put this in the inner corners of my eye. And what I like to do is I kind of go like right on the lash line and just kind of dig that in there. And these actually stay a pretty good amount of time. Sometimes they fade a little bit, but when you dig it right into your lash line, it gives the illusion that it's still inside your waterline. And then if you have like really great lashes on the bottom, coat them with eyeliner, with mascara, but I only have like 2 down there, so I can't really do that because then it just emphasizes those 2 little lashes. So now I'm going in the inner corners of the eye and just kind of connecting it. All right, so I'm going to go into this Jouer palette, and I'm going to be applying, where's my favorite brush? I can never find it. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of be dipping into this color right here. And I'm going to smile and just mainly focus it on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm just going to feather it out. And this is my little It Cosmetics brush in a mini, like travel friendly size. Such a pretty color. Makes you super extra tan. Okay, now I'm going to go into a Speed Up by Shayla. This is in collaboration with a ColourPop. Now I'm a little obsessed with this. I know I'm obsessed with all kinds of stuff, but can I tell you, even though this is like one of those matte lipsticks that, you know, I'm not a fan of, but I always put a lip gloss over it, and depending on what lip gloss I use, it kind of changes colors every single time, and it's so pretty. I probably made a mess. Okay, now I'm going to go in with So Juicy. The color has rubbed off, but it is kind of like that orangey color. That peachy color. And right on your lip line, to make it look naturally pouty. Hell, let me make sure I'm not making a mess over here. I love this color. All right, now I'm gonna go in. I couldn't find it. I'm gonna go in with this guy. It's been a minute since I played with it. So this is by Kristen Dominique. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dip into this gold color. Ah, it's so beautiful. And a little bit on my nose. And then I'm going to kind of work that up towards my temple. A little bit. And then I'm going to just kind of dab a little bit on my eyes. And that's it. Now I'm going to get my Huda Beauty, and this is the Resting Boss Face. It has a strong scent. And then I'm just going to press the rest of it in my skin. And that's it. Just a simple green smoky eye. I wanted to do something smoky because I know I don't do that too much on my channels, and that is actually like my favorite kind of look to come up with. Anyway, let me know if you like this look. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you again for my next video. Bye!